afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV, Baba Gbagede Imo Television. I am Jubril Munirat. First are the major highlights for the national news. Al-Mustafa Hamza says he did not regret working with General Sani Abacha. Ogun State NLC member slums and dies during workers' meeting. Sorrow has 3 died in Osun State Church. Ogun police arrest suspects as lady used for money ritual goes naked. 3 men sentenced to death by stoning for homosexuality. Now the news in details. Presidential candidate of the Action Alliance, Hamza Al-Mustafa, has insisted he does not have any regret working with late head of state, Sani Abacha. Al-Mustafa worked as the aide-de-camp to the late dictator. Recall that Abacha was Nigeria's president from 1993 until his sudden death on June 8, 1998. Speaking on television on Friday, Al-Mustafa was accused of plotting at least 4 coups from prison, insisted that serving Abacha was part of his job description. He further said, "I have no regrets. When you join the military, you should be open-minded to work anywhere." He also said, "You can be in the worst part of the country or world. It is my experience." There was palpable tension at the Secretariat of the Ogun State chapter of Nigerian Labour Congress in Abeokuta on Friday, following the death of a member of the union identified as Sunday Ogunjimi. Sunday Ogunjimi was among other workers who had gathered at the NLC Secretariat to await the outcome of a meeting between the state government and the leaders of the striking workers. The Secretariat became rowdy when Ogunjimi slumped in the midst of the crowd. He was reportedly rushed to the Federal Medical Center, FMC, Idiaba, Abeokuta, Ogun State, where he was pronounced dead. BGI TV reports that members of the unions had converged at the NLC Secretariat in Leme area of Abeokuta, demanding that the leadership address them. 3 persons were reportedly dead in a church healing home in Osun State, BGI TV has learned. As gathered by our correspondents, the deceased, Rashidat Muftau, 58, Hanifowoshe Basirat, 48, Abdurrahman Afolabi, infant, were said to be under spiritual healing in the church around Ofatedo area of Egbedore local government area of the state. The incident occurred on June 28, 2022 at about 6 a.m. and one Taiwo Olaniyi, 42, head of the C&S Church, who is also a tradomedical practitioner, and his wife, Kemi, were arrested by police in connection with the incident. When contacted, the Osun Police Command PRO, SP Yemisi Opalola, claimed that the police is still investigating the misery behind the death while confirming the ugly occurrence. It is true 3 bodies were recovered from the scene, a healing home belonging to a church around Olofa Grammar School in Ofatedo, the PRO reveals. Men of Ogun State Police Command have arrested a suspected Yahoo boy who reportedly used a mentally unstable young lady who stripped herself and barking like a dog in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. BGI TV gathered that there were reports that the yet-to-be-identified lady might have been diabolically used for money ritual by a suspected internet fraudster known as Yahoo Boy. The State Police Command confirmed the incident, saying the young lady in question was alleged to have been spiritually and diabolically used by a suspected Yahoo Boy, as a result of which she started barking like a dog. The Ogun State Police spokesperson, Abimbola Oyeyemi, informed that the victim, who was taken to the police without any clothes on her, became very difficult to control because she was acting violently, hence she was kept in the cell. Oyeyemi further said police had immediately contacted her parents, saying she was taken to the hospital with the help of the police. He further said the alleged Yahoo boys was immediately arrested for interrogation, adding that the case that pulled a large crowd to the station was later transferred to the state CID on the directive of the Commissioner of Police, CP Lanre Bankole. Finally, 3 men, including a septuagenarian, have been sentenced to death by stoning by an Islamic Sharia court in Ningi. The convicts, identified as Abdullahi Betty, 30, Kamilu Yahoo, 20, and Malam Aruna, 70, were arrested by members of Isbal Vanguard while committing the offense of homosexuality at Guarda village in Ningi local government area, Bauchi. They, however, pleaded guilty to the charges brought against them. The trial judge, Monkailu Sabo Ningi, after hearing the statements by witnesses, as well as admittance of guilt by the accused persons, sentenced the 3 suspects to death by stoning. His judgment was based on provisions of Section 134 of the Bauchi State Penal Law of 2001. That was the national news from BGI TV. But before we go, here's a quick recap of our major highlights once again. Al-Mustafa Hamza says he did not regret working with the late General Sonny Abacha. Ogun State NLC member slums and dies during workers' meeting. Sorrow has 3 died in Osun State Church. Ogun State police arrest suspects as lady used for money ritual goes naked. Finally, 3 men sentenced to death by stoning for homosexuality. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media pages. On Facebook, Gbagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. On Instagram, Gbagede Imo _22. On YouTube, Baba Gbagede Imo TV. Kindly click on the red subscribe button, like, comment, and share. For advert placement, please call the number showing on your screen. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon once again. I'm Jubril Munirat.